Hello and welcome to another live video with me, CraftySimulations. Now, I do like to, when I come up with an idea for a various aircraft I'm going to feature in a future video, I like to fly it a few times to get a handle for it, and when I'm flying it, it also means I can come up with some ideas of how I'm going to portray this aircraft. Normally you don't see this. This is obviously taken when I'm not doing videos and whatnot, but I've decided, because I purchased this aircraft yesterday, and it's been sat on my sim, and I've just done 2 more videos which are due to go live as of this video be going live now. There's a video going live at 10 AM today, and there'll be another one in 4 days time, I think, at 10 AM. 13th, I think it's coming out. Anyway, like I say, I like to do a few videos before, a few flights even beforehand, before I decide to see if the aircraft would even feature in the video. And like I said, I've had this aircraft sat in my sim. So I thought, instead of actually just doing my usual routine of practicing with the aircraft, I thought I'd give it a whirl with a live video. So I have literally just started the sim up, gone to my favourite airfield at the moment, which is Wickenby, and here we have the SWS SimWorks Studios Vans RV8. Now, what do I know about the RV8? This is going to be completely utterly unscripted, but the RV8 is, the last time I saw the RV8 was in a display team, I do believe, excuse me, called the RV8ers. And it's like a home-built general aviation, either semi-aerobatic or fully aerobatic aircraft, and that's why I was very interested in this aircraft when I saw it come out. Not only do SimWorks Studios do some pretty good stuff, I think they had their PC-12, I think that's still on my sim somewhere, I've never done a video with it, but I thought I'm going to have to give this one a whirl because it's general aviation, and as you know, I do a little bit of general aviation aircraft here on the channel. So we'll do the usual routine, although I'll cover this in a future video. I'm not going to go, actually no, I'm not going to go into too much details because this will be in the future video when I go into my thoughts about this aircraft. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you this aircraft briefly. It's a little teeny weeny thing. You know, there's a Cessna, and you can see it's quite bigger. I don't know if that's actually to scale, but she looks a little mean aircraft. Like I say, aerobatic, so this is going to be interesting for me. I don't normally fly aerobatic aircraft. So let's jump into this and this, just make sure everything is centralized. Right, here we go, cockpit of an RV8. So, mixture set, pop picture set. Yeah, I think we're just about ready. So we'll have the fuel pump, fuel tank turned on. What's that one? I can't read the stuff here. So simple. Avionics master switch, avionics battery. We'll have the avionics on as well, I suppose, technically. Fuel pump is coming on. Read that in a second. Nav lights we'll have on. We'll not have the strobe lights on just yet. Do we have parking brakes? Well, I can hear brakes on my wheel brakes, but I don't know we have parking brakes. That'll be interesting. Right, so we shall set the throttle even, set it about third the way up. Mags should be, mags are on for a start. Okay, so the usual routine, clear on the left, clear on the centre, clear on the right. So we will hold the wheel brakes just to make sure we don't roll anywhere. Ooh, she sound meaty. Lean the engine out a bit. Put the fuel pump off. I'm not going to need autopilot. Just looking around at all the bits and pieces. That's some pretty good sounds. That actually sounds pretty good. Shut that and lock. I do believe that should be a lock canopy. It's going to get hot in here. So we have flaps. So it looks like we have flaps up and flaps down. That's all we have, one position. Right. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Aerobatic aircraft. Right, so I need to come off the brakes, so I'm not on them. Let's just start, see what it feels like. Feels very sensitive on the old rudder, but I have had a slight issue with my rudder pedals at the moment. I do actually speak about this in the future video, but basically I did a firmware update on my Virpil rudder pedals, and it conveniently wiped my profile. It's always the simple things in life, but just looking at people, simulator, Wickenby, and you got people looking at the aircraft. Just makes it a bit more lifelike. So I will go into more detail what you get with the RV8. At the moment we're in the nose wheel tricycle undercarriage configuration. There is a tail wheel dragger, which I didn't feel like I wanted to fly on the first video. Tail draggers are interesting, to say the least. Love the sounds, I've got to say, really do love the sounds. Right, let's just have a look. Okay, transponder, we will sport 7,000. No, that wasn't what I wanted. Backspace, 7,000. Spork altitude, enter. Not talking to ATC, T's and P's look good. Fuel is... yeah, I thought we'll be fine for our flight. Can't imagine this is going to be a massive gas guzzler. Because we do have a parking brake, I just can't hear it. I can't hear it and I can't see a button that does it. Oh well. Like I said, this is literally the first flight. This is the kind of stuff I learn how an aircraft works on the first flight. Tiny little thing. Oh, now that's good. That I've not heard for a long time. That's the airflow coming off the engine. Like the wind that you get off a microphone. SWS, you really did your work. Right, so just checking everything's happy. Right, this is going to be interesting. Let's see how this handles then. It's simple. I can't remember the last time I actually flew an aerobatic aircraft, so this should be interesting. Now, first of all, let's see if we can get a handle for this thing. It's quite stable in the roll. I can see how this aircraft is fun to fly. Okay, let's build our speed up and do a loop. See what she's like in the vertical. Nicely stable. Very impressed. Okay, let's see what she's like in the stall. Yeah. Quite easy. Let's see what it would like if we introduce a little bit of rudder for a stall. Quite a simple aircraft. Simple but fun. Quite simple to hold or invert it. I don't know whether it's because I'm streaming live, but there is a bit of a... not lag, but almost like a stutter every time I move my head. I'll have to look into that. Just let's have a bit of fun down low then. Okay, let's come to the fun part of any flight even, that's the landing. So, oh yeah, a full mixture. Let's not overspin the engine, overspin the prop. Flaps have a really good effect on the airspeed. So, flaps are down, gear is locked, obviously, or fixed. Not the best landing. Not the best landing at all. But literally the first flight. I'll tell you what, for a little aircraft, the sounds are absolutely amazing. Almost sounds like the engine's about to die now. Well, what warning we got? Low oil pressure, yeah, I say, the engine's not running. Nav lights, strobe lights, let's turn them off. Well, that's an interesting airplane. It looks absolutely fantastic. Nice. Are these kit planes? I don't know whether they're kit planes or actually bought from Vans, is it? I think they are. I think the company is. I would imagine you probably can build them, but I'm not sure. I just know they're aerobatic little fleas. They used to be, like I say, I'm sure it was called the RV8s. I don't know whether they're still on the go, but they're the tail dragger versions, which comes with this product as well. You do get the tail dragger version and numerous avionics options. So we have here the glass cockpit version, so I'll have to try the more analog version. But it definitely looks really, really good. Standard Microsoft image. But that looks really, really good. I do like that. So, yeah, this is one of what I do when I get a new aircraft. Try it in the sim, see how it handles, see what I can do with it. And I will make a video on this in the future. I'm not going to say exactly when it's going to come out, but I'm definitely very impressed by this SWS RV8. All their aircraft seem to be really, really good. I mean, this is just completely out of the blue for me. I think I flew their PC-12, and that was amazing. And that's a big, what, 8-seater, 10-seater turboprop. I can't remember how many seats in that thing, but a luxury general aviation aircraft, and you get this thing, which is like completely the opposite, but amazing sounds. And like I said, I was really impressed with the fact if you put the camera behind the aircraft, you get sound, the airflow blowing over what would be a microphone, and you get that on the sound system. So I'm blown away, literally, by that. So yeah, just thought I'd do this little live video. Definitely going to be featuring this aircraft in a future video. I hope the audio came through all right for you guys. And yeah, if you've got any questions or comments about this particular aircraft, or you want to see it do something specific, let me know. I'm going to try... I don't know, I'm going to try and put a display on for it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll give it some thoughts as to what I could do with the thing. So yeah, questions or comments, bang them below, standard routine, and I will see you guys and girls in a future Microsoft Flight Simulator video very, very soon.